Ladies and gentlemen, happy Money Monday. It's September 27th. We're entering into Power Hour right now. We're also heading into the last week of September. 3 months left in 2021. We had a few good opportunities pop up today. We're going to talk about those. I hope you guys are all starting the week off on the right foot. Let's just dive into it and get it going, huh? So we had a few stocks pop off today, a few really good opportunities. Today, I'm ending the day up almost $1,700 profit. I was done trading today, the first 45 minutes the market opened. Traded 3 stocks today. Traded APOP for $1,100. And then VZIO, I traded and made $150. And then the last one, MRIN, I traded and made $424. Grand total, $1,672. I'm happy with that. It's a good start to the week. I'm good with that, guys. I really am. Trading is all about getting in, securing that profit, and being done, living to trade another day, because this is what honestly builds consistency. It really does. APOP, this one just had a real quick opportunity today. Going from 25, ripping up to $30. Nice $5 rip on it right here. All you had to simply do was wait for it to level out right here. So real good pop on that. Let's dive in and see what all popped off today, because there was a lot of really good opportunity out here. So knock this out of the way. $1,700 to start the week. I'll take it. And how do you secure that bag? You close out of the broker. Just like what I try to preach and teach here at Trading Learning 101. Get in, get that money, you're done. You did your job for the day. You can secure that bag within the first 5 minutes of the open, an hour, 2 hours. Maybe you have to wait around all day. But my number one goal is to show up, patiently wait for that opportunity to present itself to me, like walking up to me and knocking on my door saying, "Hey, you want this free money?" Why, of course I do. Put it right in my pocket. What's up, JBATL? So we had ANY just have a good pop right here from $6 all the way up to $7.50. So a nice $1.50 rip to the upside. This stock has been gearing up and popping, gearing up and popping, gearing up and popping pretty much all of September. Here on the 10-minute, just back and forth from that $6, that general area there, getting nice pops up to $7. So even as swing traders, guys, this was a nice $1.50 range-bound type of play that you could have easily played all of September. Multiple opportunities at $6 and even $5.50 for a $2 rip up. We'll put our line there at $5.50. I like that line a lot better. So just basic range, back and forth, huh? There, sell. There, sell. Ran all the way up, came all the way back down. There, sell. There, sell. There, sell. There, sell. Just back and forth, back and forth. That's all that this is just range. Back and forth. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 opportunities on ANY all of September. 7 opportunities. For what? $5.50 to $7.50, that's $2. So 7 times 2, that's 14 bucks. So a little 1,000 shares, $14, that's $14,000 potential if you played it to the T from 550 to 750. Just little something like that. What this one stock and one simple little strategy. That's what it's all about, keeping it simple. So ANY, that's a bit of a deep pullback on this thing. Ripping up from 6 up to 750, and it's pulling back $1. It pretty much pulled back 80%. That's a steep pullback. So what else do we have pop off today, guys? We had ATER gapping up a little bit this morning. But in the pre-market prep, we were saying that this was a bit overextended because Friday it went on a good rally at the end of the day right there. So from Friday, this ran from 11 up to 14 just about, and it was right up at that highs going into the open. And we were saying this needed to pull back down at least back to $12. And sure enough, this thing pulls back to $12.50. I was 50 cents off from its lows. But this stock still is looking bullish. ATER. I can most definitely see it ripping back up to 14. And it could even rip to 15, 16, 17. Who knows how far this thing can go. But it still has potential. Most definitely. ATER. This morning, we were also talking about VZIO. This stock was gapping up pre-market, and I was telling you guys that I really liked this name. I thought it had some potential to it. This stock opens up at that $21, and it dips down to $20.50. And from $20.50, this had a good run up to $21.50. So $1 run right there. And then since it's been really liking that $21. 21 has been like a magnet for this stock. You could see it's just above its moving average here on the daily. So it's trying to hold on and potentially set up something. So this could be a good stock to keep eyes on the days following. We got IRNT. This stock we've been keeping an eye on for pretty much all of September. Today, having a good run from $23.50 all the way up to almost $26.50. So a good $3 range on IRNT. This was in play all back here. It recently sloped down and sold off. Bottoms out at $23. Even Friday, it had a good grind all day to the upside. So this stock's been slowly coming back, trying to build up. I can see this ripping up to potentially $29, $30. IRNT. There's a lot of good opportunity out here, guys. There really is. FLGC. This one was just a complete fader. Friday, it had a good rip. And then today, it failed to continue out of the open. Everybody gives up on it. And everybody sells, driving the price down. That's all that's happening here with FLGC. It doesn't have any news. People are going to move on to other stocks. LCID. good rip this morning. LCID from 25.75 all the way up to 27.25. So a nice $2.25 move on LCID. Very nice. MRIN was the play of the day for me. Awesome. MRIN, that was a good mover today. From 950 all the way up to 1120. Yeah. It's about $1.50, $1.75 move to the upside. Like I said, there was a lot of really good opportunity in the market today. There really was. This is the type of market, and we've been saying this, you need to have a lot of patience in this type of market. And September, a lot of people got their butts handed to them. For real. So if you guys made it, we're almost there. We're almost through September. If you can make it through September, you'll be all right. September is really going to separate the sheep from the wolf. HLBZ having a nice little comeback right now. This could get up and going. It has to really break up over 22 to get up and going. This stock got beat down like a redheaded stepchild. AEHR having a nice little bounce on it. Friday, it had a good rip from 1350. This thing just kept pulling back and surging up. Pulling back and surging up on Friday. Let's zoom in on this. Look at these big green candles on this bad boy. So from 1575 pulls down to 1465, and in a couple candles surges up from 1470 all the way up to 1630s. Gee, this thing's moving $1, $2, ripping to the upside. AEHR, it failed this morning. It failed to push up higher at 1650s. You guys see, clear as day, resistance right there at 1650. So the stock comes up this morning and tries to break through that level, and it just stalled out, and down she goes. Just didn't have enough oomph or gas in the tank to get it up and going. But this thing's still in play. Don't underestimate stocks. Don't. Always try to have an open mind. Anything is possible. The shorts, they're idiots. They are. They try to top pick. They get overly aggressive. We've been in a bull market, even bull market for the longest time. And when you're in a bull market, shorting is very, very competitive. Very competitive. Everybody's out here looking for shares to short, to locate shares. You're going to see a lot of epic squeezes during bull markets. A lot of really good opportunities. EEIQ. This thing's been still hanging around up at that $10. Look at this move from that daily chart. From $3 up to $10 a share. That's a good run on EEIQ. So watch for EEIQ to make its way up over that $10 and continue to push up higher. I see someone say CRVS still looks bullish. Oh yeah. CRVS had a good... This has been happening across the board a lot. stocks have been having nice up moves like this and then pulling back and then just lingering around near its highs. So when stocks run up and then pull back and just hang out near its highs, that's good. That's real good. Because all of these shorts, they're all putting their risk up at the high. And as this stock keeps pushing up higher and higher, shorts start to sweat. And when things get out of hand, if it can keep pushing up, shorts start to cover, freak out, panic, short squeeze. Anticipate these squeezes before they happen. Always try to visualize what shorts are thinking and how longs are thinking. That's how this game works. KROS having a good run today from 35 to 45. That's a $10 per share move there, guys. $10 per share. These are good moves versus, like, this is why I barely pay attention to stocks under $5. Look at the range on something like RCAT. This thing was at $3.50. It ran up to what, a high of $4.20. So it ran up 70 cents. And then look at all the death candles on this. There's more death candles on this thing than there are big, fat, juicy green candles. Each death candle, look at this, from 403 down to 380. 384 down to 370. 395 down to 375. So on average, every one of these red candles is about a 20-cent death candle. And it's taking multiple green candles to push up on this thing. And it's like I try to tell you guys, the more shares you have to buy of something, the more your risk increases. So if you have a crap load of shares and this thing flushes down on you 20 cents, that's going to hurt. Versus, I mean, this is where I see opportunity, and we're all different. Something like this that ran up $10 a share, I mean, I don't have to buy that many shares. And this thing ran up $10. That's good range. That's the way I see it. And there's all different types of scenarios. We didn't even talk about, we quickly pulled it up, but APOP, APOP. This is the stock I made just over $1,000 on APOP. Sold off all down right here. Just simply wait. Wait for it to level out like it did right here. And it's at a nice psychological $25. So from 25, this had a good ramp up to 30 bucks. That's a $5 per share move, guys. With all within what? 2-3 minutes? It ran up that much. And then it's just getting drilled down. I'm not here to emotionally marry these stocks. I know these stocks are garbage and piece of crap companies. So I'm going to treat them like garbage piece of crap companies. I'm here to trade, get in, get out, move along. That's it. You have to have that mindset. You can't get attached to these stocks. Because majority of these stocks, they're either on their way out the door or they're just starting up as a company. With both of those being said, all these companies, they're money hungry. So if they're on their way out the door, their goal is to try to make as much money as possible before they bite the dust. If they're just starting out as a company, their goal is to try to make as much money as they can and then take that money, reinvest it back into the company so they can potentially try to grow or pay off debt. That's the mindset you have to have with these small cap stocks, guys. They're garbage. Garbage companies. How's that saying go? One man's trash is another man's treasure. Some people will look at a chart like APOP, like, man, that's a garbage stock. Just popped and then got grinded down like nothing. To me, I see opportunity. It had a big rip pre-market from 23.50 up to 34.50. So that rip right there just showed me that this stock likes to run and rip. Sure, it got driven down like that, but all you simply got to do is wait for it to level out, stop making lower highs, lower lows, re-examine the situation, wait for that opportunity, and look, you got one good pop right here, $5. Quickly take advantage of that, flip your money, make more, move along on your day. Simple as that, guys. Simple as that. These opportunities, they come and go. Our job is to patiently sit and wait for that opportunity to present itself. Right? That's our job. We sit and wait. Trading should be simple, like walking over to the other side of the room and picking money up off the floor. That's trading. DVAX. Let's talk about this one real quick. DVAX, when you scroll out on this, it had a good move way back 4 days ago. From $16, this had a real good run up to almost $21. And then after it topped out, it sold off. And then after it made that move, it pulled down. And then it started slowly grinding all the way back up to its highs, forming that big, huge wedge. Well, this morning, it was perking up over that wedge, but it just simply stalled out. That's all that happened. So today, from $19.70, it had a good run up to almost $21. And all the signs are there that the stock stalled out. Just as it was pushing up, it tops out just underneath 21, right? Then it pulls back. There's the top. Pulls back, retests the top. Look at it just sitting there at the top. Then it pulls down again. And it says, all right, let's try breaking it again after we pull back. Fail. All right. Pulls back again. Pushes right back up. Fail. So you had 1, 2, 3, 4, about 4 or 5 hints in front of your face that, hey, this isn't breaking the high. Give up on it. Sure enough, look what happened to this thing. This thing got driven down. Boom. From $20.90 all the way down to $19. Pay attention to the hints, guys. Pay attention to the hints. It's if you watch the master class that I've been slowly putting out, some of the first classes we talk about candlesticks. And I've said in the classes, I really think a lot of people underestimate candlesticks. They really do. They underestimate candlesticks. When new people show up into this game, guys, they like to hurry up and rush through stuff. They want to rush through the basics of candlesticks. They want to rush through chart patterns because they want to start making money. That's their main goal and focus, right? Everybody's like that. It's just natural. You come into this, you got lucky on a trade. You think you're like, all right, I could see the potential with this. I could start to make money consistently doing this. I could see myself doing this for a living. All right. But then you take stupid trades. You take stupid risk versus reward trades. You're going all in on a volatile stock. You don't know which way it's going to go. It could fall down $1 or it could rip up $1. It's all about the process that you go through and the mindset that you have to do this game successfully and have that longevity, you guys. You need to show up every single day mentally prepared and focused. Because it's like I always tell you guys, all it takes is for one bad trade or one bad day to destroy days, weeks, and months of your work. One stupid trade could destroy months of showing up every day, scalping profits. Things can get carried away real quickly. ETU was on my watch list and it looks like it wants to go this week. ETU? I have a lot of people ask me about swing trading. What should they do? How does this swing look? To be just quite frankly and blunt with you, I don't care. I don't even want to tell you. I hate trying to predict what stocks will do. I'm a day trader, not a swing trader. That's just the blunt, honest truth. AMC could do whatever it wants. You could say, hey, it looks good today, and then when market closes, they do a 200 million offering, drives the price down 40%. I told you it was good, so you're going to point the finger at me and blame me, right? That's usually how it goes. So with swing trading, guys, you got to do a lot of research, and you got to dig into the companies, the SEC filings. How much debt do they have? Registrations, warrants. Do they have debt loaned out with shares? You know, there's multiple things that could go wrong on a swing trade. That's why where the saying goes, know what you own. If you think you're going to swing something, look into the company. Do they have debt? Do they have registrations, warrants, anything that could put you at risk, you know? So swing trading, for me, I don't really mess with it too much because it just takes a lot more work. I'm much more about, and I sleep a lot better at night knowing I'm cash. I don't have any money in on a position. I don't have to wake up to a nightmare. Oh my goodness, my stock is gapping down 50% because Trump or Biden has coronavirus. You know, some stupid stuff like that that's out of my control that could hurt me. I don't want to put myself in that risk position. That's why day trading, I can show up, work an hour every day from 9:30 to 10:30, make $1,000, be done. Enjoy the rest of my day, stress free. That's a lot more comfortable life. That's what I strive for, guys. So real quickly, just to give you an example, let's look at your AMC. So this is like Flash SEC. This is a tool that you would want and need if you are a swing trader, because it tells you the float, the market cap, the float held by institutions, and this is updated all the time. This is what you pay for. You pay for the service, so it keeps updating. So you don't have to filter and go through those pages and pages and pages of SEC filings, because those there can be like 1,000 pages in a 10Q. So it tells you how many months does this company have left in cash? How much cash do they have? What's their burn rate? Look at their burn rate. They're burning through $91 million a month. That's a lot of money they're burning through a month. So you need to figure out what's their operating, what's their cash flow. All this stuff you need to consider when swing trading. And this is where it all turns off for me. I don't like looking into all of this stuff. It's just too much work. I'm lazy. I'd much rather show up, do technical analysis, day trade, get in, out, be done. It's a lot less stress-free. Their working capital, their total assets, and then look at your warrants. They don't have any, but they have active registrations. Starting shelf value. They had 124 million in active shelves. They don't have any left, so they're good. Right here, they have 175 million. They still have it. This is from Goldman Sachs. So Goldman Sachs has 175 million shares at the market, and it's in progress. You see the type of stuff you got to dig through to be a swing trader? Goldman Sachs has 175 million shares of AMC, and it's in progress. They can dump it at the market. That means anytime they can dump it. So when you have more supply coming back into the market, what's that do? That drives prices down, right? So this is your big whale right here. You notice a lot of selling on the tape of a specific stock. That's a big whale unloading all of their shares onto you. We're not finished yet. They have 115 million remaining right here out of 844 million. That's a lot. That's a lot. That's almost 1 billion shares. They have 728 right there. Goldman Sachs. Look at that. Look at how long this is. That's all just active shelves for AMC. That's a lot. Now we get into automatic shelf registration. There's 214 million right there by this guy, Bill Riley, or B. Riley. And then you could see the change in their share structure. So over the course of time, they've been diluting the heck out of their stock. So that's all the type of stuff you got to put into when thinking about swing trading. And you need to have tools like Flash SEC. And I'm not affiliated with Flash SEC. They don't pay me to promote them, guys. But I'm telling you guys, Flash SEC is worth it. It is. What is it? I think it's like $40 a month or something. And Flash SEC, I look at it as a tool that saves me money. It doesn't make me money, it saves me money. All right, we talking about PALT? Yeah, PALT, that's a good move. Nice accumulation here, all at $5. Now it's starting to ramp up into the close. Markets are about to close in 18 minutes. So, yeah, PALT's looking really good. And it's been stepping up when you look at it on the 3-minute. Stepping up, I mean, there's your level base. And from that, it pops, pull back, pop, pull back, pop, pull back. It's stepping up like the stairs. What else we got going on out here? Oh, DATS. Thanks for really breaking it down like that. No problem, man. No problem. When I go on rants like that, it's not that I'm trying to like yell at you or talk down on you about swing trading or all of that. I'm just giving you my honest opinion and 2 cents about the whole thing. To me, there are good swing trading opportunities, but swing trading plays are the types of plays they honestly come to you. Like, how many times have you seen a swing trade come to you and you see it clear as day and you're like, this is just easy money. I have to take advantage of this. Those are the times you swing trade. If you're hunting and hunting for a swing trade, you're asking to lose money. That's the truth. Some of the easiest trades come to you. Just got to be open-minded. So DATS had a good run this morning from 1050 up over 12. And I get it. Everybody's different. Everybody all has different times they're available to trade. And that's what it's all about. You do whatever you do that works best. Some people, they can sit in the stock market all day. I have that, what's the word I'm trying to look here? I have that opportunity. I can be in the market all day. This is my job. I do this full time. So I can sit here all day if I wanted, but I don't. My favorite time to trade is the first 2 hours of the day. After that, I like closing everything up and being done. I don't care if stocks continue to run and they have $100 per share run to the upside. If I can show up every day within that first 2 hours and see what opportunities come to me and take advantage of it and make money, that's the beautiful beautiful thing about this job, guys. And you have to respect the stock market. Respect this game. Because if you don't respect the stock market, this stock market is going to chew you up, spit you out. It's going to take everything that you own and then some. It's going to take everything from you. Damn. That's a crazy move. Most most people are bound to fail in this game. Most people are bound to fail in this game. Why? Because the mental side of this game, it's just too much. You have to consistently show up day in and day out, 5 days a week. Be mentally prepared, on top of your game. No distractions. One trade at a time. Remember what we were just talking about. All it takes is one trade, and it'll destroy weeks of your work. And that could be discouraging. And we all have different situations too. Some people, they have money in the bank, so they're not desperate for money to make in the stock market. Some people, they're living check to check, and they're trying to grow their trading account, and they get overly greedy and aggressive. They want it quickly. They don't want to put in the small grind, taking profits and consistently hitting them base hits to grow their portfolio. They want that home run trade that's going to shoot them into the stratosphere. And then what are you going to do from there? Let's say you do hit that home run trade. You made $20,000. What are you going to do? You going to withdraw it? Save it? Pay off debt? Or are you going to put it all in on another trade and give a lot of it back? Everybody all has different situations in their life. We're all at different stages in our life. So you really need to sit down and you got to have a game plan laid out. How are you going to go about this? You're going to show up every day and patiently wait and sit to see if any opportunity comes to you? Trade, make money, and then secure the bag, as I like to say? Or are you going to come in, trade, overstay your welcome, and get overly greedy and aggressive and overtrade and give back a lot of your profits? So many different scenarios, and it's crazy when you all think about it. That's why a lot of people, and I'm not downing people or other people, that's why we see a lot of people fail in this game, guys. Because they don't have a game plan. They get greedy. They don't think about doing this professionally. So if you plan on being a professional, consistently profitable trader, you got to ask yourself before you place every trade, am I putting myself at risk with this trade? Is this a trade a consistently profitable trader would take? Ask yourself that before every trade. And it helps. Let's look at an example. ANY. Let's look at this one. So ANY had a good move today. It rips up right here. So as it gets unhalted, and you could see how volatile this 1 minute candlestick is here. And as it rips up like that, and it starts ripping up even higher, you get caught up in the moment. And you're not realizing, hey, this stock just ripped up from $6.15. It ripped up all the way up here to $7.40. Really with no break or consolidation. So if I'm going to jump in on it right here for that push up even higher. Is this something a consistently profitable trader would do? No. No, they're not. You can easily get caught up in the moment because things happen so fast in the stock market and you get blinded. You really do. You get blinded because all you see is, wow, this thing just ripped from 6. Look at that candle. It ripped up $1 nonstop pretty much. That's what you instantly see. And as it's at its high, you think, okay, it did it right here, so it'll do it right here as well. And then the stock pulls all the way back down on you, and it just traps longs. Or it'll pull back and consolidate like it did right here, wedge out, and fall apart. And it'll trap you. Now you're holding a bag as it's way down here. You're hoping for it to come all the way back up here, so then you can sell and maybe break even. But as it dips down lower and lower, the hurting hurts so bad, you have to cut it. Just human nature, repeating over and over again. So by being here every day, guys, even if you're putting in an hour a day, I don't care. It could be an hour, 6 hours. Put in as much time as you want, as much time as you can. Even if you're only able to put in a half an hour every single day, you're still getting that screen time under your belt. You're seeing all of these different scenarios and situations play out in real time. And once you start getting all that down, you start seeing stuff over and over and over and over again. And then that is where you guys take advantage of the opportunities because you've seen it before. Because we know human nature doesn't change, right? I know a lot of stuff that I say really clicks and hits home with a lot of you guys because I've been there. I've been through it. Trust me. I've been there. May not seem like it, but I lost money for 2.5 years straight before I started seeing consistency. It's a long, hard road to get there, guys, but all that hard work, studying, breaking down charts, it's worth it in the end. It is. It's worth it in the end because in the end, you're your own boss. You could show up whenever you want. You can quit working whenever you want. You work from anywhere around the world. You can work from the comfort of your own home. How awesome is that? And you can only work half hour a day if you wanted. I'm not trying to brag, but today, it's Monday. I made $1,700 today. The first 30 minutes the market opened. I could stop right there if I wanted. I don't have to trade the rest of the week. I made almost $2,000. Used to take me 2 full weeks of working to make that. That's the beauty the stock market gives us, guys. Opportunity. So respect it, right? Respect the stock market. Well, that's good to hear you got risk management and a guaranteed exit with every trade. That's a lot of people's downfalls. They don't have exit plans. They just keep holding and hoping. And it's sad. It really is. Not everybody's gonna make it in this game, guys. Forget the people who tell you anybody can be a trader, anybody can make this. It's a long, hard road to do this. It is. It takes a lot of mental toughness to do this. And remember what I said earlier. Every single day, you need to show up and be in the right mindset every single day. Every single day. And you are the person that has to stand up and say, hey, I'm not in the right mindset right now. For example, let's just say you're sick, you got the flu. You have to make that decision. Do I show up and trade today? Or do I sit in bed and rest? Because I know I'm not at the best of my ability right now. Or let's say someone recently passed away in your life. You're real close with them. You got to tell yourself, hey, I got to take a week off. This dramatic experience just happened in my life. I know it's going to be on my mind and it's going to distract me. Because you don't want to go off trading on full tilt, guys. Full tilt trading, it's over with. You all know what full tilt trading is. You go off trading and you're numb. You don't care. You don't care anymore. You don't care that you're down 1,000. So you keep trading and you're down 2,000. You don't care. You keep trading and you just dig yourself deeper and deeper and deeper. And then before you know it, 80% of your portfolio is down the drain on the day. And then you're disgusted with yourself. And you knew you were doing it too. So every single day, guys, you got to show up, respect the stock market, be in that mental mindset, and it doesn't take a lot to live an easy, stress-free life, guys, to be honest. It really doesn't. If you can just show up and you make even $100, $200 a day, it adds up over time, and that's good living, guys. That's good living. The stock market opens up so many opportunities for you to live the life that you want. Respect the game and take it a day at a time. If any of you guys are new here and you guys like what you're hearing, subscribe to the channel. Go through my back catalog of all my videos. You guys will hear me talk a lot about psychology, the mental aspects of trading. You guys ain't gonna hear or see anybody out there talk about the types of stuff that I talk to you guys about. Because it's a lot easier to sell you a strategy than tell you, hey, it's not the strategy. All the answers are inside of you. Stock market is where you can get financial freedom if you're disciplined and can control your emotions. Yup. The hard part is controlling your emotions. You gotta recognize your emotions, I would say. You gotta rewire your brain. Because naturally, that's why a lot of people go after breakouts. Because naturally, they think stocks push up higher. And they'll keep pushing. Right? So let's look at DATS, for example. See how many times this stock, when you look at it, runs up to its highs, pulls back. So it runs up here, way back here, tops out, pulls back. Then it runs all the way back up to its high, pulls back, runs all the way back up to its highs, pulls back, runs all the way back up to its highs, pulls back. Next day, it's fighting to get up over its highs. And then it finally does. and then back down it goes. And then when you draw a line straight across, look at that. Old resistance then becomes support. Look at that. That's how easy technical analysis is, guys. That's how easy it is. But we all make it harder on ourselves because we like to overcomplicate things. We overcomplicate things by putting all of these unnecessary indicators on our charts, battling with our emotions, having just pointless stuff like adaptive RSI, money flow. What am I going to use money flow for? Momentum, Ichimoku cloud, MACD. What am I going to use all of these for? They're just distractions. That's what I look at all of these as. All of these indicators, they're tools. That's all they are. Just tools. When you work on a car, do you use every single tool in your toolbox? No. Maybe you'll use a wrench with different socket sizes. But all of these other tools are just unnecessary because everybody's out here to make $1. Somebody created all of these indicators to make $1. So after I add all those on, look at all those distractions on my chart. Completely overlapping the simple support line and resistance line that I've plotted out. All of these little distractions. So if you guys come across people out there on YouTube, doesn't matter, and their charts look like this, run. Run for the hills as fast as you can, as far as you can, and never look back. People naturally like to overcomplicate things. Don't forget that. And this is a topic we've discussed many, 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 many times here. And I like to bring it up as much as I can. And the members that have been here and have been a part of the community here, I bring it up over and over again because I want to keep it fresh in your mind. I want to remind you. I want to be that daily reminder, like your alarm clock. Hey, wake up. Wake up. It's time to get ready and go. So the market just closed 4 minutes ago, and here I am an hour into this stream ranting and raving about the mental aspect side of trading. I can't preach it enough, guys. I can't. And even when I talk about this stuff and preach about it, I remind myself. Because you can easily overlook the simplicity of to keep it that way. So a lot of good opportunities out here in the stock market. You just have to patiently wait and sit for those opportunities. We got Jay Calvin today making $1 per share, 65 cents per share, 50 cents per share. One losing trade right there on PHCF. $25 on the day. Let's see. $350 on the day. That's good. And don't ever try to compare yourself, guys, to other traders out there. Everybody is all going to be on their own path. A lot of people come into this and they instantly want to start making $200, $300, $500. You got to start at stage 1. Prove to yourself and yourself only that you can consistently and profitably make $1 a day. If you can do that, Level up. Level up to $5 a day. Do whatever's comfortable for you. Everybody all has a starting point. And then you got to work on that starting point. So if you want to, let's say you're brand new, you don't know nothing. Are you going to put all your hard-earned money up at risk? You got a $10,000 account. You're coming into the stock market brand new. You're going to slowly drain out that $10,000 while you learn? Or you just going to take it step by step with that and prove to yourself that you can consistently and profitably first make at least $1. If you can't make at least $1, then you got a lot of work to do. But if you can prove to yourself, because commissions are free now, guys. Commissions are free. So there should be no excuses. At most brokerages, commissions are free. Unless you're at something like, who charges? Centerpoint. Centerpoint charges. I want to say Cobra Trading charges. But you don't need these brokers, guys, that charge for commissions. There's nothing wrong with retail brokers. There's not. E-Trade, TD Ameritrade, Robinhood, Webull. There's nothing wrong with those brokerages. I show you guys every single day. I consistently make money with TD Ameritrade. Every day. And it's free. So it's not the broker. You don't need to pay. Those days are over with. They're over with. I also see a lot of people always talk about, too, it's about speed. I need to have hotkeys. No, you don't, bro. No, you don't. You're getting caught up in the moment, dude. Focus on the big picture. Because who is it? I think it's Ross Cameron out here with his fast fingers and mad ass. Those guys are insane. They are. They're so wickedly fast. They get on the bid. They sit on the ass so quickly. And you got to think, too, how fast is their internet and the equipment they're using for that speed. My philosophy, and you'll make a lot more money, guys, focus on the big picture type plays. They're a lot more stress-free, and they're easy. If you see something good setting up on a 10-minute and a 30-minute chart, it's going to carry down to the 15-minute, 10-minute, 5-minute, 1 minute. Focus on big picture type plays and work your way down. Because if you focus on the big picture, like a daily, and you work it down to a 10-minute, you feel a lot more comfortable on a 1-minute time frame. Because you know the big picture, what's going on the bigger time frames. So you can't easily get flushed out on a 1 minute. There's so many false signals on a 1 minute. Don't strictly pay attention to a 1 minute chart. All UK brokerages charge. That's a bummer. It really is. Because it forces you to come over to the United States brokerages. And then the thing is, when you come over to the United States brokerages, if you're not in the United States, then you're like, what? What the heck is this PDT rule? What? I need to have $25,000 or more in my account to trade? It's a stupid rule. A stupid rule. It really is. It's so stupid. If you guys are under PDT, I feel sorry for you because you're at a disadvantage. You really are. You really are. You shouldn't be told how much you can buy and sell and trade in a day or a week. It's your money. That's why a lot of people go off and they open these offshore brokerages. Because with $2,000, they open an account, they get 6-to-1 leverage, they don't have proper risk management, then they slowly blow up their account. So then the people from not in the United States, they go off and open up an account, then they find out what this PDT rule, and then they got to deposit $30,000-$40,000 into a USA brokerage. That's just not right. It's stupid. They really need to get rid of that rule. Anything to keep the man down, huh? It's a stupid rule, guys. I'm telling you. If you're new and you can't afford PDT, then while you're learning, just stack money. Stack money. I'm telling you, you'll save so much money. Stack it while you're learning. Practice. Get a year under your belt of showing up in screen time. And then after that year, you're going to be thankful that you saved all that money. And you're going to understand, yeah, if I would have just kept trading all of that, I would have slowly burnt through it all. But now I got a nice little pile of money, and you're also going to appreciate it a lot more. Because every day, like putting pennies in a penny bank, you just kept stuffing money away, stuffing money away, stuffing money away. So you're going to be more protective of that money. You're going to trade a lot better versus jumping right into it. And this all revolves right back to the mental mindset, guys. You see how deep all of this can go? When I'm telling you guys, trading, you get into some deep stuff. Not everybody can do this. Not everybody. There's going to be a lot of people that come in and try. Most will fail. It's not about having direct market access. When I was first starting out trading, I'm learning all this stuff and I hear all these different traders talking about retail brokers and having the middleman when you send orders, and then getting direct access brokers where it's just a straight line from you and the brokerage or the exchange, not the brokerage. I got all into it, and I opened up DAS Trader. I would open up Centerpoint Securities, and I was like, yeah, I got direct market access. And over the course of time, I'm paying all these commissions. I think at the end of the year, I looked at it. I paid something stupid. It was like $15,000 in commissions. And when I seen that, I was like, yeah, I'm not doing this no more. That's $15,000 they just took from me. And I got to pay Uncle Sam. Get out of here. I never went back to a direct access brokerage. And since I made that switch, there's not a difference, guys. There's not. TD Ameritrade, E-Trade, they're all good brokerages, and you can successfully trade from them. But it's all about preference, though. Some people, they can make money really, really fast trading. Some people, they like to take their time. Everybody's different. Being under PDT rule, they're protecting you. In a way, when you think about it, and I've thought about this a lot. How are you more protected when you have, let's say, $30,000 that you can trade with, and you can trade as much as you want, as many times as you want? You can run all through that 30,000 versus, okay, I'm going to throw 2,000 into the stock market and let's see what happens. Makes sense? So it's kind of like a double-edged sword. Like, I don't know, new people coming in and then depositing 30,000, you're over PDT, but you could easily over trade or do something stupid, and then that 30,000 is gone and there's nothing you can do about it. I'd much rather effortlessly, if I was new, lose $2,000 versus open an account and losing $30,000. That's my thinking on it. But a solid good start to the week, guys. Solid good start. Nice push at the end of the day on MDIA. You guys are coming together quite nicely in here. Over the course of time, I've seen you guys come in here, and the stocks that you guys would first call out when you were new, I wouldn't even pay attention because they're garbage. But now that you guys been a part of this community and you've been learning and watching the classes and my videos, now you guys are calling out all these epic, really good plays. And this is where being a part of a team really comes in handy. Just like every day, you guys are seeing me put out my watch list right here. Every day, you guys are seeing me put out my watch list, and you guys are coming in to the pre-market prep that I do every day before the market opens. You see me every day talk about these stocks, levels to look out for, how they'll play out. So you're familiarizing yourself with what these good quality stocks or opportunities could look like. And then day in and day out, you see it, and it starts to rub off on you. And then you yourself start looking for similar type of opportunities and stocks. And it speeds up your learning curve. It does. MDIA. Hey, look at that bad boy. Nice call out. This thing just kept. And this is pretty much textbook what we teach and talk about here all the time. Stock had a good morning run from $8.50 all the way up to almost $11 right there. Then it pulls back and consolidates all of lunch hours, and then at the end of the day gets its run. This is what we call, you guys already know it, this is the A, B, C pattern. The A is the morning run, B is lunch hours consolidation, C is the end of the day run. That's another little strategy. One little play like this you could put in your playbook. There's multiple different ways you can look at this. We all see the stocks differently. So from 850 right here, had a good run. $8.50 up to almost 11. It's a $2.50 run. And what you can do, this is the beauty of technical analysis, guys. There's multiple different ways you can go about this. Get a Fibonacci retracement tool and just simply measure this move right here. You're going to measure from the starting point to the high, and you're going to look to see how far this stock retraced. And look, there's your 50% retracement measured from this move. And then there's your golden ratio right there. Hold back beautifully to the fib golden ratio, 61.8. Consolidates. All at a nice $9.50 as well. And it's finding resistance at a big psychological $10. So from $9.50 to $10, 50 cents, this thing was consolidating back and forth. All right here. So with that, it finally gets over that 10. That's a big psychological level, right? Not a lot of people think about this types of stuff, guys. People get too caught up in, oh, resistance is at $9.92. Nobody is paying attention at $9.92, dude. You think someone with a lot of shares is selling at specifically $9.92? No, they're going to sell at a whole $10. Holds above 10 right there. Boom. From 10, lift off. $1.50 to the upside. Breaking charts down like that. Do that every day, guys. Over and over and over. It's repetition. Like a football player practices, right? Football player goes to practice. Practice. The playbook. Every play in the playbook. Over and over and over. He perfects it. He memorizes it. That way when the quarterback goes into the huddle, he says, hey guys, twin post, curls left. And the receivers and everybody on the team knows that play because they studied it in the playbook. That's why every trader should have a playbook, right? And you study and you revisit your plays and you tweak them. So much golden stuff we're talking about and covering here, guys. So if any of you guys are new to the channel here, hit that subscribe button. Join the Trading Learning 101 community where we all grow as traders and investors. We're all out here on the same page, guys. We all want to make that money. And we all want to consistently make that money. I preach to you guys every day. Consistency starts with you. Secure that bag. Get in, get that money, secure the bag, you're done for the day. You did your job. Our job is to show up and make money, right? Right? Show up, make money, do it again tomorrow. That's what it's all about. That's what leads to a freedom, guys. Freedom. Do you want to work for somebody else the rest of your life? I didn't. Heck no. I hated my manager. He was a douche. He was. I can't tell you how many times I pissed that dude off by just walking out on him. I was like, screw this, dude. I'm focusing my attention on the stock market and I need to be up. I'm not staying and working until 4 in the morning when I got to be up in the stock market in 3-4 hours. It's not enough sleep. I had my priorities. I didn't want to do that job the rest of my life. I wanted to focus on the stock market. So you got to have sacrifice, guys. How badly do you want this? You got to ask yourself that. Are you willing to put in that time every day? Actions speak louder than words. Somebody can easily say, yeah, I'll do that tomorrow. No, I'm going to do it now. Yeah, that's another thing. I didn't even point that out. JBATL pointed that out. There's so many different ways you guys can look at this. This formed a U shape, and it formed also a big cup and handle, like that. You guys are gonna run into people that are gonna be like, to the T patterns, like technical patterns to the T. I'm not like that. I'll take all patterns. If I can clearly make it out with my eyes, it's a U shape or a head and shoulders, even though the shoulders are crooked. If it still looks like a head and shoulders to my eye, I'll still accept it of a head and shoulders. Just like a mother is to all of her children. She accepts them for who they are, right? Nothing's going to be perfect in the stock market, and that's why you got to look at all of these charts and you got to look at technical analysis, as this is an art form. This isn't science. Look at this as art. All art is differently. That's why there's one of a kind masterpieces. Because you can't replicate it. Nothing's going to be perfect. My midlife adventures. I left my job to focus on this. All I'll say is, as long as you're financially stable for the next 3 years, you ain't got to worry about money, you'll be all right. But if you're depending on money and it's going to be on your mind, you're going to fail miserably, because you're going to force trades, you're going to force setups. Stock market, it's all about patience. It's a patient man's game. That's why I love baseball so much. That's why a lot of people, they don't like baseball, because they say it's boring. It's boring to watch. But baseball, it's like chess. Nobody likes playing chess because it's boring. But if you can sit and watch a baseball game, it's a game between the pitcher and the batter. The pitcher is trying to throw all these different types of balls to the batter. The batter has to be patient and wait for that one pitch to hit it. Patiently waiting for that play to hit that home run or that single. It's up to you. This was a great stream today, guys. Great stream. Beautiful. This one will be added to the many other videos on the channel. Over 600 videos on my channel, guys. They're not going to watch themselves. Get to work. I put all this content out for you guys. Put that work in. How badly do you want it? Again, great start to the week. Money Monday. I'm ending the day up $1,700. I already closed my broker up. I showed it to you guys at the beginning of the video. Good start to the week. Let's keep it going. Building it up a day at a time. Consistency, guys. Live to trade another day. I can't preach it enough. Respect the stock market. Consistently secure the bag. That's what we preach here. And we are putting out and developing consistently profitable traders here. One day at a time. How badly do you want it? Sacrifice my midlife adventures. Sacrifice what it takes. All right, guys. Till next time, I'll see you guys all later. If you guys want to join the Discord here, there should be a link in the description of this video. Join the Discord server. Be safe out there. Enjoy the rest of your guys' evening, wherever you guys are across the world. I got people everywhere, all across the world in here watching. It's amazing. Close green and secure the bag. Close green and secure the bag. That's what it's all about, man. No need to sit there when you're up $1,000 and get greedy and be like, ooh, I want more. No, man, I used to have to work a whole week for that. I'll take that. Bet. Peace out. Appreciate it, Cherry Blue. Great stream. Yes, it was. Let's do it again tomorrow. Be safe out there, guys. As I always say, have that patience, have that discipline, study,